Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good day. Today I want to go over STEPN. I actually just came back from a walk not too long ago, so while it's still fresh on my head, I just want to give you guys my thoughts on the STEPN app. Uh, because right now GameFi has taken a dive along with like the rest of the market, and games like Axie Infinity and DeFi Kingdom have not been like that rewarding lately, and I just wanted to kind of pose the question, like, is STEPN doomed to fail too? I think it's still questionable. I think there's still a chance that STEPN could succeed. Because at first, I wasn't too like thrilled on like the STEPN app. Originally, I dismissed it just because like the tokenomics. I mean, they looked really bad. GST I think is uncapped. And then their other token, the GMT, I think that just their governance token. So far there hasn't been a way that it's like really given out or monetized yet. Unless I think you have to get to like a level 30 NFT sneaker. Like you have to level it up all the way to level 30, and then you can start earning GMT. And then there's not much of a use case for like the GMT token. It's supposed to be used for governance, but right now it helps to like I think level up your shoes at certain price points. But I haven't gotten to like level 30 yet, so I guess like at some point like I'll make another update to the video. And then I wasn't sure like if it would be like another like a fad that's that's really popular for a while and then it dies. And then there was like a lot of FUD because of a so-called China ban. But it's really weird because it wasn't allowed in China originally, but then like I guess people find a way to kind of get around it, and then now they're enforcing the ban, I think. And also like against like these what they call mint farms where they're just minting a whole bunch of NFTs, but then that's really driving down like the floor prices of like the NFT sneakers. But who knows what's gonna happen after that. Um, so then, like, what caused me to kind of change my mind and be a little bit more open-minded about this? I read about like a potential A6 and maybe other partnerships with like actual like sneaker companies. Uh, and if I think A6 is already out, but I haven't seen anything in the marketplace either. I guess people bought them up already, or I guess I haven't seen like a on the actual marketplace itself, or like maybe they're like too expensive, like they're way out of my price range. Um, but in terms of like the other like I guess like sneaker partnerships, it could be pretty interesting. But they actually have to execute. The actuals, well, it's mostly usable and enjoyable in my opinion. They recently, like the past 2 days, I think they had a recent like they were having like some DDoS attacks, but I guess like just came back from the walk and so far it seems like it's resolved at the moment. The NFT sneaker prices they've been like up and down. I remember like the cheapest one that when I first joined the app was like $12. I think right now you can buy like some cheap sneakers like below five Solana, and also like Solana's also dropped in price too. So like you can probably get it for like a cheap pair for like around $200 or less. Be on the lookout for like good deals. And then like I guess like just have realistic expectations. Like you shouldn't expect this to like replace like your normal day job if you have one. Um, you know, because like I guess like in the beginning a lot of people were like, oh wow, you can earn like $100 and up a day for like using the app, and obviously right now, based on the because you right now you're paid in GST. And unfortunately, it's dipped below like what $1, but it's still like it's still something. So as long as you get paid in something, and you can still exchange it for either Solana tokens or USD tokens. Um, so like it's still that part's still functional. So I would still use it, just because like I mean I like to go out for walks anyway, so might as well get paid for it. So that's just my opinion. So the current situation is right now you're paid in the GST utility token. As I mentioned before, you can convert it to either GMT, Sol, or USDC. There might be more ways to earn GMT earnings soon. And then also like it could be a good time for some people to get in. Like if you're curious, like the Sol prices are down, and then like the NFT floor prices are down too. So, you you can definitely get in at a better price than like what I did. Um, so like as I mentioned before, like you get some pretty decent discounts on um on some decent sneakers. I guess like the way to look at it is like the cost recovery time. Like you want to like if you're trying to like figure out whether it's worth it for you or not, you can divide like the Solana NFT price divided by like the estimated GST daily earnings. And what you can do is like you can go to this site called the STEPN guide, and then like kind of like price in like which of these sneakers could be worth it for you. Like at the time of the like when I took the screenshot, like the floor price was 8, and now you can probably find it for like less than 5. Because I think a lot of people like some former users in China are dumping the sneakers so that I mean it's bad for people like me that already got in, but it's good for like I guess like if you're on the fence or like you're like a noob or whatever, like and you're kind of like I don't know if I want to. Like it's definitely cheaper now, so it's something to consider. And so basically what you do is like when you go to the step in guide website, you can input like your the attributes. So like this if you see over here like the in the lower part of the screen, like the efficiency, luck, comfort, and resilience, and you type in like those like the what you do is you click on this base button over here, and then you put in like those base amounts over in this base section, and then after you put in like your sneaker level and like your how rare it is and like the what type it is, and then how much energy you get, you then like hit the optimize button, and this will tell you how you can allocate like your because what happens is like every time you level up, you get like certain points that you can put into like each of these attributes. So it's kind of like a sneaker RPG in a way. So if you're familiar with RPG games, like after you level up, you can increase your like your stats, and then it tells you like what your estimated daily income could be in GST, and this GST per day, and then like the limit per the shoe limits, and then there's also like a repair cost after each walk. So what this is like this 21.42, like this is what you would earn, but then you have to subtract out the cost for of like repairing your sneakers for like the next days, and then like this will get you like the net daily income of like 17.32. Um, and then let me see like for example like this there was a Solana NFT jogger price that I paid. Like at the time it was like 15 Sol, which was like 700 little over 750 bucks. So I definitely overpaid. You can probably get a get one for like maybe like 200 bucks. You might have to like dig around to find like some good ones. So like I basically what it did was like it took me a few days to upgrade from level 5 to level 9, which is what you see back in the screen over here. And level 9 seems like a good like stopping point. Because I want to try to like get to like a break even as soon as I can. So I bought like two other sneakers to raise the energy levels from 2 to 4. Because I think everybody starts at 2, but if you buy like 3 sneakers in total, it gives you like 4 energies. And basically, what 4 energies is, it gives you like 20 minutes of walking time. So everybody starts off at 10, but if you buy 3 sneakers, you can get it up to 20. And I think that's like a reasonable amount of like minutes to walk. And then there's also like the basically at certain like the amount of like sneakers that you own, you get more minutes, and then also I think you get like bonus points for like if you buy like uncommons and rares and like higher rarity types. But I'll save that for like maybe like another day if I get that far because I don't know how long I'll be playing this game. I wanted to like just play around with it. Um, so then I bumped the additional cost to like 18.86. And then like my total like cost like as of right now is like 33.86 Sol. And then I divided it by like the GST, the estimated earnings that I got from like this page over here. And like it'll take me about like 3 months to like um assuming like GST can stay like around like a dollar or so. Right now it's below a dollar, so it'll actually probably take me um at least 3 months to like get back my original costs. Um, and then I was playing around with the idea like with adding more sneakers for like to play around with like the minting and flipping and like just to experiment. But that's just me. Obviously like everybody's different. I guess like if you're new, it's probably better to maybe start with like just one and see if you like it or not. And then if you don't get if you don't make back your money within like a certain amount of time, then you can just like dump it back in the market. Or you could just like even not play around. Depending on like if 90 days is too much for you, or whatever the reason is, like maybe you don't like to exercise like after, or maybe you think it's a waste of time. But for me, I think it's worth playing around with. Like I said, like I like to take daily walks anyway, especially now that summertime is over here. So might as well take advantage of the nice weather and like get some exercise and get paid a little bit of money for it. The risks are like the tokenomics are still kind of bad. I'm hoping like in future updates they'll improve upon it. Like maybe they'll have like some burn mechanisms, but like I wouldn't hold my breath. And then there's like competition with like copycats like coming out. And supposedly there've been like spreading like FUD in like various like social media channels. So watch out for that. I guess like you just have to make up your own mind just to see whether it's worth your time or not. And then like recently, like the past few days, there was like the updates were kind of buggy. Basically like they implemented like this anti bot mechanism to make sure like people aren't cheating. Which I think is overall like a good thing, but like the rollout was a little bit messy. So I had to like restart the app and all this kind of stuff. It was kind of like a nuisance. I had to like just go back home and like wait a few hours and then go out for like a walk again, which it's not like the end of the world, but it's still kind of annoying. So like it'd be even worse like if you're like an actual runner or like a jogger and like you come back like all sweaty and then like it turns out like you didn't get paid. So that can be really annoying. Just to let you know. Um, but then like I guess like my overall takeaway is that like I don't want to dismiss projects too quickly, and then the second part is like earnings. Like I think because like we're in the middle of a bear market, so like I would expect like the earnings to dive. Like I wouldn't like put all my eggs in like one basket definitely. Like that wouldn't be like a good thing to do, especially with all the other blow ups and like price dives. I just want to take it easy on STEPN. But like I guess the good part about STEPN, you can always like swap out those like GST tokens for USDC, and then yeah, I guess like just park your money there for like a while. Um, and just just see how it goes. As always, like in the end, this is still like DeFi, or actually this is GameFi, or like move to earn or whatever you want to call it. So there's definitely like contract risk and execution risk. Actually, gas fees they I don't want to say they're high because like I'm using the Solana version, so it's actually pretty cheap. But sometimes like they have outages, So like, sometimes your transactions might not execute in like a timely manner. So that's the part that sucks. Um, Obviously, this is not financial tax advice. This is DeFi and GameFi and move to earn and or play to earn. So there are no refunds. But I guess like STEPN is okay. Um, and then and then lastly, like crypto can collapse super quickly. So like in a future update, like, StepN might not even be around. So I'm definitely gonna try to take advantage of it while it's still up and running. Um, and then obviously, like, if you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. And thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.